Hi, welcome to the next edition of One Piece. Today we're going to be playing a deck that I've been featuring a lot on the channel previously, trying to come together to a finalized 51 deck. So we're going to be playing Garp through some matches for this video. I made some more adjustments from last time I played this on stream, and this is the first recording I'm going to do post-banning. So hopefully you don't take too much of a hit by losing Mora, I should say. So hopefully we do quite well today. We're going to try to compensate that with Rebecca and see how that pans out overall. If you like Monkey D. Garp, let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're on our way to 2,000 subs. I need a lot more One Piece fans. So let's get there together and let's get into this deck list. So the deck, we have our 4 copies of the 2-drop Garp, 3 Bosolinos, 4 Tessuros. We have 4 Smokers, 4 Kuzans, 1 Big Kuzan, 4 Brooks, 4 T-Bones as a nice TK, a counter +2. We have Rebecca's 4 of, which is a plus counter 1. We have brand new as a way to also, dig for other stuff. We have our couple Kaidos top in with some Garps. This is a nice, more repeatable way of removing stuff from our opponent's side of the board. This used to be the Black Luffy, but we switched it to this. Then we also have TCG as a way of it's a counter +2, and it's an okay activated ability for, I guess, what it is. Otherwise, we have Meteor Volcano as a way to just KO something, and then we have our Shockwave, nice little piece that we could do on our opponent's turn during a counter and KO something with cost 3 or less, as well as take out hopefully stop their big attack. So that's the deck we're trying out for the format. Let's get into it. Go ahead. Anami. Okay. I think how I want to do this. I think I just play Smoker. Attack. Go ahead. So next one we got a 5. I think I trashed this because I want to play Rebecca probably. I also could play Borsalino. Let's go and do that. Equip. Attach here. 6. Gonna discard 1K. Okay, go ahead. Alright. You can equip 2 Dawn to it and give it haste. Mm-hmm. There's 7 coming across. I don't really think I could save that, right? I could pitch 2 cards, but that's not really go that good. Yeah, I could do that. Alright, you attack with Chopper? Does. Save that. Okay. So I need to bring it down to a 1. Hit there. Go. 6 there. Trash. Dragon. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, take it. Take it. Okay. So I can't decrease that because it's 8. Okay. So now it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and take that out. Go. Another dragon. That's a problem. 9-4. And that makes sense why he's mad at it. Okay. Trash. Draw. And Anami. Okay. So that's interesting on his turn. Okay, Anami kind of just work from there. Question is what I want to do here. If I brook, that brings that to 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's too much. Because that's 2. And that brings that to 7, and I just really can't do much. I could, but that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. Okay, so that's 7. 6. $11. Go. I think that's the right move. I don't know. We shall see. Another dragon. That's a little rough. How to beat 3 dragons. That's what I want to know. I have no big beefer at all. So 10 coming across. Kuzan's not helpful. You attack Luffy? Oh, I mean, thankfully you attack Brook. I got so lucky right there. So I can't do anything in response. So that's KO'd. I guess I could have done here. I have 6 left. I need to keep this up. So I can play exactly a 2. I can't reduce anything enough for that. I think I'd play that, draw a card, leave this up. Hit there. Yeah, it makes sense for him to actually just draw a card there. Because he's so far ahead. We can't activate a blocker. You lose, though. Alright, 0-1's getting to the next. Alright, so pass. Brand new was an interesting top deck. I think I do that. Take. Garp. Attach. Attack for basically 5. You can definitely pitch any kind of counter, but go ahead. Nami, sure. And you tap me for 5. Maybe I get rid of this. Maybe I do. No, Brook, I don't really want to have exposed as rested. Okay. So I have 5. I could decrease this by 2. Hit for 7. Yep. So 6, so he's not likely to play a card that matters. I think I trash. Sora. Okay. That happens. Okay, so I'm at 7. I need to get rid of the Zoro. How does that work? If I do this, that doesn't do enough. If I play Garp, so I do that X3 here. Get rid of that. Save Rebecca for the Brook. That's the most critical piece right now. So I could play Garp. And okay. So I can Garp. There's no world where I could actually get rid of this. This costs 2. I think I do that. Could attack here. I'm pretty sure he did not use that ability. Dragon, huh? That's a problem. 8, 9 coming across. So double 9s. I mean, kind of works. Sadly, I can't do that next turn. I can get rid of Monkey D. Luffy, but that's not really helpful. I can't discard 2 cards. So I'm at 9. So I can't really Kaido. So I need to be able to decrease this by 1 with this, and then Kaido to get rid of this. So my most optimal turn, I think. So Brook, how do I use Brook this turn? So I have 4, I have 5 remaining. That isn't really helping. So I think I use Attach 3 Dawn. So it's +4, that's 7. Coming across, if I went up enough to kill the dragon, doesn't seem very likely. So I have 5 left. Play Rebecca. Is the ability May? Then play 1. So it's not a May ability. I kind of want to get a 2K back. I don't really want to, though. Dang it. Sadly, this is not enough. I don't know how this is going to pan out. Oh. Okay. I'm going to lose to my own thing. All right, 0-2. Let's get into the next. Go ahead. Puddin'. All right. Attack. Go ahead. So 6 coming across. They have the same amount of life. Oh, crap. That was a punt. Damn. I thought 1 discard was enough. Never mind. So we have 5. I kind of want to KO something this turn. That's not remotely possible. Till I get Garp down. Yeah, the possibility is I just do this. So I do that here. Shove for 6. For 8. Go ahead. I really wish I can get Garp down, though, but I definitely made a mistake. Like, I wasted a T-Bone. That was a waste of a 2K. I don't know why I thought 1 2K was enough. I wouldn't have used it if I didn't think so. Now that baits him to attack with us as well. Now we're at 7. We got Garp. I could use this, so that was 2. So I could use 3. We will minus this. Attack for 6. Attack for 8. Okay, go ahead. So he doesn't really want to use this. So 8 coming across with double strike. So that KOs the blocker. Next turn I could quip. And what am I KOing? I'm going to try to go for this. Seems like the most logical choice. I just need to apply a lot of pressure here. I can maybe go for lethal if I divide my stuff correctly. He doesn't have any blockers. So, and I could potentially disrupt his board, as well as go for an aggressive attack here. Okay. Discarding 2. Is that worth it? I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to go for lethal anyways. I've been coming across 8. You're putting the rest in pudding? That would be something. Oh. Alright, 4-drop. Blocker. Okay, so that's a blocker. That's interesting. So I attach 2 here. Minus. That brings me to 5. And that gives me 5 left. I could brand new. So what is he now? 4, 7? Okay, that's 8 coming at 5. And 5 coming at... I don't really know what I want to do here. I think I definitely want to do this. I think it's still fine to do this. Eat up 1 counter in your hand. Go ahead. So, I think that's the best case scenario. 5 coming at 3. So the issue here is I could save it. That basically would deplete these 2 cards from my hand. Is that worth it? I mean, these would be enough. And okay, so Garth goes down. There goes. I'm not sure what else they got rid of there, but Kuzan draw 3. I could do get rid of a 4-drop. Right? Because that would be too much. That'd be 3, 4. And it's a 0 or less. Crap, I messed up. Could have done 2 to Suryu, and then Brook. That sucks. So you do get to draw a card here. So at this point, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be on offense or supposed to be just slowing things down a little bit. Brook next turn should be able to help with this to Siri. I should be able to maybe get rid of Lin next turn if I don't die. So I think I need to hit the Satori. Go. So the question here is, what is he going to do? He could pump everything into pudding. Oh, Kuzan down. Okay. I mean, that makes sense because you don't want me to take out Lin with that. So the problem here is, so this is a 6 coming across. I have to push one of these off. So regardless, I have to trash. And then not the block. So I could Brook. So this is 4, 8. That's 12. So I could do another 4 plus 2. That'd be 2 over. So this is 11. Damn it. So this right here is 4 plus it's 8. I think I messed up. Yeah, this is not big enough to take out this. I messed up. Alright, 0-3. Let's get into the next. Alright, so we're facing Sanji. Plays a Nami. We will go ahead and start off with Renew. And we're going to go to 4 next. By Kuzan. Garth probably the next one up. Go ahead. So hopefully this time we can win. Garth is not a bad attacker and all that kind of jazz. We haven't really found any kind of late game pieces. So it's kind of nice to be able to actually maybe find one. Here, I don't really think it's worth it. We'll go ahead and just draw. So that's interesting. Brook is a nice little include. I don't want to lose 2 life this turn, so that's against a red deck. So now we're at 4. So I definitely could Brook. That's for 5. The other possibility I leave this up, but I don't have another 2-drop. Hitch it for 6. Say go. I mean, that makes sense. Go ahead. So, next turn we go to 6. So I could Garp plus something else. We shall see what he does, though. Like, Garp could kill something. That's at 5. Potentially a little bit more than that. So I kind of want to force him to actually do something this turn. Okay, so Zoro. Attach. Hit for 6, huh? Does that have 2 Dawn on it? I thought it requires 2. So we'll go ahead and trash. So this is a 4. I could just immediately do this and KO it. The other possibility, I have 4, 2. That brings it to 2 additional. That's not enough. So my other possibility here is, so I need 3. So I might as well just do 4. There's no point of doing anything different than that, right? Because I mean, 2, I get to leave up Shockwave. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is right. 7 coming at 5. Sadly, I don't have a really good way of doing that. I don't really want to waste that. Crash it. Okay, Zoro. 7. That sucks. I didn't get a chance to use the second half of that. Now, for the rest of this, I have nothing to get back with Rebecca, so that seems out of the question. I could go Garp. That takes 3 here. That's right. That makes bring something else out. Okay. So I think I played Garp. 2 4Ks. Issue is I just don't have that much. Yeah, I think I have to. I have to pitch Kuzan. Get rid of that. I thought the pray doesn't have a rush guy. Because, I mean, that would KO me, wouldn't it? There's not that much counters, it seems like. Kuzan's actually kind of being a net negative now. Maybe I only want like 2 of these. Because the issue is I want more 2Ks, I think. Opponent is not even worried about my, yeah, that's game. I mean, I guess it's not game. There's a 2K. So where's all my big guys when I need them? All right, so 3 here. So I think I do that. So I really need the chopper to go. So I have that as a buffer zone. And these are 3K, so I kind of need to keep those. And again, I'm plus 4K, so I mean, if he just pays everything into Sanji, he wins. I don't have a blocker. So I think I'm gonna try modification. Kusan, I don't think has a 4 of. Like he seems like he's okay as like a 2 of, 1 of. But that's yeah, let's get into the last match. Interesting. So that's okay, 2 drop. Go. So I made some adjustments. I cut the Kuzan entirely. I added this guy because he's the 2K counter. Plus I went ahead and added some Kobe's also. So this is interesting. Do I want to bother with this? I don't think so. I think I just take it. So 2 drop. And then smacks for 6. So that's another 2K. That's kind of nice. I go to 4. I attach 1. I don't really have my namesake piece. I could, I guess, do Kobe. But I don't really need to do anything other than Kobe, technically. What would I pitch, though? That is the real question. I could just do this. That is a decent-sized attacker, though. We will pitch. I think brand new. Get rid of that. No, that makes no sense. Attach here. Back. Go. So now I have Kobe and I have this new guy. Both of you guys are new. So we can get to 6 coming up. I could Garp. And then potentially KO something. That's a 5 drop. Which he's at 5, so that's good. I just need to make sure that I have enough counters. So the deck I think, is a little bit better. I just don't really like the fact that we'd have enough removal. That seems to be my biggest pet peeve with the deck so far. Maybe I should bring the Luffy's back over Garp. Garp does work better with navies, but... Alright, so you attach. Hits for 7. So do I get rid of 2 here? I don't really have anything, again, that technically can KO anything other than Garp. But I don't really think I could go down that low. That makes sense, I guess. Rebecca's interesting. But I don't have anything that actually works with... Kobe would be interesting to take out, though. I think I just try to go here. Make you waste a counter. Oh, you let that go. Alright, so what does that tell me, then? I could go 4 into brand new. Or 4 into smoker. I don't really have anything else to cheat in, so it has to be something I put into play. So... Hit for 5. Hit for 5. So now I go to 8. So now they're at 7, so they have a Beckman potentially. They're not exactly at dragon yet. Or are they? No, they can't really do it like that. So I go to 8. So then 10 I can play Kaido. So I need to be able to do Garp plus pitch whatever I draw. KO. So Luffy is a plus 1K, which is a net positive for it. He attacks the smoker. See what happens now. Okay. Double blockers. So I think I have to Garp. And discard Barcelona. Barcelona. Get rid of that. And attach here. Attach here. 5K. Probably going to pitch something. 5K. 6K. 5K. Okay. So now I have literally 1 2K and 2 life. Hopefully that's enough to win this game. I think that was correct. I got the chance to attack with most things. I took some prizes out, or some his life out. So we're even. He has basically any kind of rusher, really, since he's in red. I do kind of wonder, maybe this deck would be better with a Luffy or something. Being able to just have something with rush is kind of nice. All right. All right, now what do you got? So you got 4 Dawn remaining. You could pump it into Chopper, but that doesn't seem like that would be a good move. Kaido can come down. Then again, it probably is better just to divvy up this actual stuff across and get as much as I can across. Kaido is pretty sweet, but the issue with like these high mana value or high Dawn costed items is they take away the tempo aspects of the deck. He's equipping to his Chopper, so he must be getting frisky. That happens during this turn. 9 to a 3, huh? That happens. So we have a 3 and a 9. So I can't really... I think I need to get rid of the Chopper. 4 at 4? 5 at 5? I think I might be getting a game. Unless he magically drops down a dragon. Then... And nice knowing you. But next turn we should be able to start equipping these two and get really in there. We did make him have to use his Zoro, which is pretty good for us. I wonder if Zoro will be worth it in here. Because it does make you want to use Dawn, and it gets Rush. But it's a raid character when it goes away. So maybe it's not as good. I think I do want to try this Luffy deck at some point. Trash, sure. Trying to just narrow this down. Okay, so you're probably going to go here or here. Yeah, take it. Got it. 1 and 4. Let's get into the wrap-up. So what do we want to think about this deck overall? We went 1 and 4. After the last adjustments, I feel like the deck did perform a lot bit better. Having more counters is always nice. I did cut 1 Smoker. I had 3 Kobe's, and I added a couple copies of Zenko. I cut Kozan, and yeah, that felt like and I cut 1 of these. I felt like that was actually a pretty good push in the right direction. If you have any suggestions at all for this deck, let me know in the comment section. I'm still not sure about Kaido versus Sabu. Like, the issue is even 8 and 9. Like, it's pretty not what you want to be doing with this deck for the most part. This is more of a tempo style deck where Garp is actively trying to use up the remaining of your Dawn, and you deploy a cheap threat like a 3-drop. Deploy, take 7 Dawn, put it on your thing and attack. And control your opponent's board that way. I do like TCG. This was a nice pickup for 2K counter. Plus, it's a nice thing you could always just get back with Rebecca. So that's kind of like what I really like about it. And this also is something you can get back with Rebecca. So I think having most of my cheap stuff be, things I can get back with Rebecca seems kind of nice. Maybe eventually something that could replace T-Bone. I'm not really sold on this card overall. Like, 5 for 5 isn't very good. I'd rather have another 3. If there's another 3, 2K Navy printed sometime in the future, maybe I should just be playing a full round of these instead of this. Like, this is a 2-drop. It can help facilitate some aggressive starts, which is something you kind of really want to do. You want to deploy for your first few turns, and then turns after you kind of just want to, kind of control the board from there. Next set, I do plan on revisiting this deck because we do get a brand new 1-drop Navy. So I think that actually is legit for the deck. So that's something I really want to try next season. Because I do think it's actively good. It is a 1-drop. It facilitates aggressive starts. It makes it where I believe you can attack your opponent immediately, like haste. So I do kind of like it. Wherever he's at. I know he's in here. I've seen him all the time. Here he is. So he's a 2,000. Pretty decent stats for a tempo deck. And then you get counter for 2k. And then, so this is probably just going to come in and replace these. So this actually might be the build I just do and just swap these out for these. That seems like a really good push. Wherever he went, there he is. And then you may trash this character if your leader has in the Navy type. Choose up your 1 Navy that could attack active characters this turn, then trash 2 cards from top of your deck. So I also like that a lot too, because it allows me to be able to just have my navies attack right at their best thing that maybe is not attacking. So I kind of definitely want to try this next season over T-Bone. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this list. What changes would you guys make for this Garp deck? I'll talk to you guys next time.